Doors, the new horror game made by Elsplash, the creators of Ragdoll Mayhem. Doors is heavily inspired by spooky sausage jump scares. You need to get through as many rooms as possible while hiding from the monsters that try to attack you. In this game, you need to open doors. The doors you need to go in have a number on top of them to show your current floor. However, there are some doors that are broken, barricaded or blocked, and you need to avoid those ones. There are drawers that you can open, and they have the keys for the door and gold most of the time. Sometimes they may also have items which will help you throughout. To survive longer, you will have to survive against the monsters. There's obviously spoilers ahead if you don't want to find out or find out for yourself how to deal with the monsters. Some of the main monsters you'll encounter is Rush. When the lights flicker, he will go through your room in the next few seconds, so you need to hide in a closet to avoid him. Once he's gone, you can safely go outside. There's also a green version of this one called Ambush, and he does it twice, so you might want to stay in there for a lot longer. Another monster you may encounter a lot is Hide. When you're in the closet, your screen will start going red, and if you stay in there for too long, he'll kick you out and you'll take a lot of damage. There's one monster that I don't currently have the name for, however, he is blue, and when he comes after you, you need to run the other direction. However, he will spawn in front of you multiple times, so you need to get out of the room as soon as possible. This game does have its fair share of just jump scare characters. There's Timothy, the spider, who is in drawers and will just jump scare you randomly. There's also Jack, which will scare the life out of you, and he's in the closet. There is kind of a third one, but this one you can actually avoid, called Peekaboo. They'll make a sound, like a whisper behind you, and if you go behind, he will like jump scare you. To avoid this, just don't look behind or move backwards. Or use a lighter, because he normally appears in the dark. You'll hit this a lot of time, but the further you're on, the more likely it is to be the Peekaboo kind of person. There are two major monsters that you'll need to learn how to deal with. The first one is Seek. You'll know he's coming up soon by the eyes that appear all around you. You're completely safe while the eyes are there. However, it just indicates that he'll be coming up soon. Once you reach a super long corridor, Seek will spawn behind you. At this point, you need to just keep running away from him. It's not that simple, however. There'll be a bunch of things falling over, and you'll need to go to the side that's glowing blue to crouch underneath and get past it. At the second stage, there'll be 3 doors that you can go through, the left, right or middle, and some of them will be blocked off, so you can only go through one. To survive this, you would have to check left and right and see if any of them are locked. If neither of them are locked, just run straight past. You do not have much time to do this, however, since you're being chased, so making the wrong mistake here could pretty much end your run. For the final stage of this part, you just need to avoid the hands and the fire and get to the end. It's not that difficult. The second major monster that you'll have to deal with is on door 50. It's a very unique floor just made for him. And you need to look for books that are scattered around the area. They'll have codes that you'll use later on. There's also a page on the left side of the map, and it has the code for a lock. At the very back of the room there is a lock, and you need to use the books and the paper that you found to unlock it. There are a lot of books, more than are needed, so some of them will be false, so you will need to collect more than 5. While this is happening, you'll need to avoid the scary Demogorgon looking thing and be quiet. You should crouch around everywhere and go into closets. However, if you're in a closet, sometimes he'll go outside and you'll have to play a mini game where you have to left click and right click on each side of the heart so the monster doesn't hit you. If you fail this, the monster will get you. And that's most of the monsters that I've seen currently. I have suspicion to believe that there's like a few more that are hidden, but those are most of them and the main ones you'll find. I'm going to let the rest of the video play out, so enjoy.